Hello and welcome to the channel. This is going to be the fire lighting session the world has been waiting for.
Many places a fine, bright, cold winter's day.
I don't even know where the firelighters are. I can't remember where I put them. Right, open up the vent. I think the flames should find them. I think it has. It's found it. Now watch this. This is a fire lighting session the world has never seen before. Wow. Look at this. Watch this. The light's on. Off. Let's make this quick. Come on, burn. We've done it. What is it? Top. This is down up. We've done it this time. We've got the firelighter and the paper at the bottom, the kindling above it, and the sticks at the top. So we're doing the opposite way around today. Is it better? We'll find out in a minute. We'll find out right now. I think you'll find that works out alright. So we've got kindling, we've got quite a bit of tissues and firelighters, like 3 or 4 bits of fire, 4 bits of firelighter, yeah. So the firelighter on the left is buried. I don't exactly know where it is over on the left side, and I think there might be one on the right side. I can't remember exactly where I put them. So hopefully the flames will find them and start the whole thing going. Yeah. So you just hang on there, I'll get my tea sorted out.
From the kitchen to the living room and the bathroom to the lounge, we've hundreds of beautiful items to brighten your living space, business or home office. Visit MadisonandMayfair.com today and discover the home of interior excellence.
Raging Bull Snacks make award-winning biltong and jerky right here in the UK. The skills and passion of our craft have been passed down through generations of our family. We take prime cuts of grass-fed Silverside UK and Irish beef and marinate it in traditional spices. Using time-honored techniques, we produce deliciously tender and tasty snacks, boasting of natural protein and low in carbs. Visit RagingBullSnacks.com and enjoy 10% off your first order. Raging Bull Snacks, made without compromise.
Red Wings have given them a home. Now all they want is a family. Red Wings is one of the largest horse welfare charities in the UK, responsible for 2,000 rescued horses and donkeys. From as little as £2 a month, you can adopt your own horse or donkey. You'll receive a wonderful adoption pack, regular updates on their progress, and as our centres are free to visit, you're always welcome to come and spend time with your new friend. Adopt today at redwings.org.uk.
Hello, good evening. It's me, Jacob Rees-Mogg on Save the Nation tonight. The Labour Party has shamed itself once again as it plans to vote in the Commons against the Conservative Party's proposal to have a national inquiry into the grooming gangs. This comes amidst a GB News exclusive revealing the scale of the cover-up. Tonight, I'll be speaking to former Home Secretary Suella Braverman, asking her whether this is evidence that multiculturalism has failed. Meanwhile, Tory leader Kemi Badenoch has been urged to borrow the Reform Party's policy. Is this what we need? Plus, Facebook has let go of the age of censorship, dropping its biased COVID-era fact-checkers in favour of freedom of speech. I'll be joined by the director of the Free Speech Union, Toby, soon to be Lord Young, in just a moment. State of the Nation starts now. I'll also be joined by my most pugnacious panel, former editor of The Sun, Kelvin Mackenzie, and the historian and broadcaster Tessa Dunlop. As ever, let me know your views. It's a crucial part of the programme. Mailmog at gbnews.com. But now it's your favourite time of the day, the News Bulletin with Tatiana Sanchez.
Jacob, thank you. The top stories this hour. Jess Phillips says she has more important things to be thinking about than Elon Musk
this spotlight like this and the intimation of what Elon Musk is, the disinformation, as I believe the Prime Minister referred to it as put out about me, it's endangering.
It's endangering you. I just want to be absolutely clear. Are you saying that as a result of some of Musk's tweets, the threat to you has gone up and things are in place to protect your safety?
Yes.
Well, Musk made the comments after Ms Phillips denied a request for the Home Office to lead a public inquiry into the horrific abuse in Oldham, saying it should be done at a local level. The town in Greater Manchester was one of a number of areas where girls as young as 11 were groomed and raped over a decade ago in a national scandal that was exposed in 2013. Professor Alexis Jay, who chaired the independent inquiry, said today that people should just get on with implementing the recommendations made in previous inquiries. The comments come as the Prime Minister dismissed calls for a national inquiry yesterday, accusing the Conservatives of jumping on a bandwagon. Shadow Justice Secretary Robert Jenrick today called once again for that national inquiry. A Home Office spokesman issued the following statement: "We are working at pace across government to drive forward real action to implement the recommendations of the independent inquiry into child sexual abuse." In other news, Meta has announced it's scrapping its third-party fact-checking service in the US after 9 years and replacing it with a community note system similar to the one used by X, where commenting on the accuracy of posts is left to users. In a video posted alongside a blog post, Chief Executive Mark Zuckerberg said third-party moderators were too politically biased and it was time to get back to our roots around free expression. The move comes as Zuckerberg and other tech executives seek to improve relations with US President-elect Donald Trump before he takes office later this month. Donald Trump has criticised Meta for its fact-checking policy, calling it censorship of right-wing voices. And today is the 10th anniversary of the Charlie Hebdo attack in Paris, where 12 people were killed and 11 injured in its newsroom. The French satirical magazine has marked the anniversary with a special edition with the word indestructible appearing in front. Two brothers had stormed the offices of the magazine on the 7th of January 2015 in retaliation to the magazine printing cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad. The shootings marked the start of 3 days of terrorist attacks in Paris. President Macron attended an event today to mark the occasion. And those are the latest GB News headlines for now. Now it's back to Jacob.
For the very latest GB News direct to your smartphone, sign up to News Alerts by scanning the QR code or go to gbnews.com/alerts.
Welcome back to Save the Nation. Earlier today, GB News' own Charlie Peters revealed an horrific story that detailed what happened to Sam, a grooming gang survivor from Oldham, who was gang raped and ignored by the police. After she went to a rape crisis centre, she was given the morning after pill. This is what happened.
They put the pill in my room, and then I went out. The following day when I came home from being with friends, there was an officer sat in my mum's living room and my parents were in the kitchen, and he was quite vocally aggressive, telling me how important it was to take it. He had already gone through my room and found it and produced it in the living room to me. He popped it out of the box and tried and passed it to me to take. I refused and said I'm not ready, and walked off to go upstairs. He followed me into the hallway and he grabbed my arm and then grabbed my face and pushed it into my mouth to swallow and said it's for your own good.
This is so appalling to hear Sam from Oldham's story. It's perhaps the most brutal of them all and is emblematic of why Oldham Council asked for a national inquiry. Indeed, Conservative leader Kenny Badenoch has tabled an amendment to tomorrow's Children's Wellbeing Bill to force a national inquiry into this consensus-shattering phenomenon. And yet the amendment will almost certainly be defeated. So twice in just over a week, Labour looks set to turn down the opportunity to do what is right for the victims in the country. As I said yesterday, Labour is hiding behind the independent inquiry into child sexual abuse in 2022, but this is untenable. We know that roughly 50 towns are affected by grooming gangs. IICSA covered only 6. Labour says that local inquiries are the answer, but the local ones do not have legal powers to summon witnesses, to take evidence under oath, or requisition evidence. Local reviews can also be compromised by the councils themselves. Charlie Peters reported in the summer that whistleblower Maggie Oliver claimed that two leaders of the review resigned because they were prevented from accessing information they needed. At every turn, we've witnessed obfuscation, frustration and manipulation. Now is the chance for Oliver to bring an end to the cover-ups and restore the trust that this scandal destroyed. As ever, let me know your views, mailmark@gbnews.com. Well, I'm joined now by the former Home Secretary, Suella Braverman. Suella, thank you very much for joining me. This scandal is so appalling, the information that's come out, almost unreadable out in a public arena. It's so deeply shocking. What seems to be the problem, though, is that nobody was willing to enforce the law because they were worried that they would be accused of being racists.
Yes, Jacob, you're absolutely right. If there's one way of distilling this scandal, one of the biggest scandals our country has seen in recent years, down to a root cause, it is that there was.
Hello and welcome. Don't welcome me to the channel. I'm already here. Right, how's the fire going then?
Duties of care.
Are you really keeping an eye on it for me? Is it okay?
Police officers,
Are you slightly mad? Oh yeah.
teachers,
How's that going then?
many more.
That's pretty good, isn't it? Huh?
We're told by the victims themselves about these crimes, and they
I would say that's good.
because they were scared
Dead good.
of being accused.
That is good. Right, okay. Highlight session's going well today. Right, so what we've got, well, it's a bit too much in it though. God, I think I've actually, right, that's right against the glass. Fucking hell, I'm gonna do. I'm scared to close it because it breaks it. I think I went a bit too far this time. Look, it's falling right on it. I don't want it to like shut it in case it breaks it. I don't know how well held it is at the back there. So I think I'm going to just leave it like that. Just let it, and then let it settle down a bit. Well, I can always clean the glass, but I can't, well, if it's broken I can't do anything like that. This is this thing about, Islam and everything, right? I think, like the lady that was arguing with me yesterday mentioned that women, I think she's actually quite ignorant about Islam. I think a lot of people are. About women being half what a man is and everything like that. So for example, I know an Islamic couple, right? And I can see, I've been in their house. So there's behind the veil, and there's behind the veil and beyond the veil. So this couple are beyond the veil. So she's beyond the veil, right? So when you go in that house, she fucking totally controls that house. That is her domain. There's no way he's powering over his wife. No fucking way at all. Of course, that's in Scotland. That's an Islamic couple in Scotland. In this case, they happen to be Turkish. No, there's no way she's oppressed. Absolute bullshit. So there's a lot of unpleasant stuff goes on about Islam and about all these different factions in society in Great Britain and the British Isles. And so basically what that lady was saying tantamounted to interfering with foreigners, right? Like you would go to their country and start telling them how to do things. So if you really start analysing all these things and what you're saying and what you think should happen and everything like that, you really need to think it all through. And she wasn't doing any. She wasn't thinking any of it through. All she was thinking about was ours. So like it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. That means it's a goose? No. Swan? Pigeon? No. It's a duck, right? So the lady that I fell out with yesterday is a feminist. What does that mean? You've got a whole degree of feminism from one end to one other end. But she is the type of woman and I don't know, maybe that's why she fucks me off so much. It's because she's upper. I don't know if she's upper middle class. She's certainly middle class, and she's promoting that shit whilst living off men. She's got men that are fucking working to give her the lifestyle that she is used to, and then sitting there slagging off men. You know, it's not on. It's not acceptable. It shouldn't be allowed. She needs to shut the fuck up. Or right, a lot of men will just ignore her. Yeah, that's probably where I'm going wrong. Just ignore them. British values. See women as chattel, she says.
Western women as objects that they can abuse and exploit. This is totally at odds with British values of tolerance and respect and civility.
But not all Islamic men do that, right? There is quite a high amount of them from Pakistan that are doing these. It's not really grooming gangs; it's rape gangs, or they're taking advantage of young lassies, and quite a lot of them are under, you know, their children, and you know they're not going to really care much either way or the other. So that's bad, and it doesn't mean that it's only them that do that, but there is a sort of large amount of them doing that, right? So
Looks at what John Locke was saying about religious toleration, just at the point at which the country is accepting people have a right to follow different religions. He says that you should tolerate other people's religion, but not if they want to break the ordinary law. And he uses the example of human sacrifice.
I mean, Islam is not.
They can worship,
It's not.
but they can't have
It's obviously, it covers a wide area. It's quite a lot of different countries Islam exists, so it's different in different countries. I don't think it's necessarily something that I want to sit here and go, it's totally bad, it's shite, because it's not like that.
Yeah, I think that's right, and I think again another way of putting that is that, you know, in England there's a real notion of civility. Dare I say,
So no, it's fucking grim when you've got young people getting drugged and filled with alcohol and being shoved. Well, it's prostitution is what it is. That's what it is. I think that's what it is, yeah. So they'll pick them up and they'll do that, and these it's children who are coming from homes that aren't able to look after them, or aren't looking after them, or not able, whatever way around it is. And it's happening, and it happens to people, so it's terrible. So this is probably going to bring down Keir Starmer, hopefully, because he was the top dude in the criminal prosecution service. So he's got to get caught up with this eventually.
Sometimes not allowed to learn the language, because if they don't know the language it is easier to hold them in subjection and easier to give them the impression that things like Sharia courts are the law of the land rather than simply tribunals that they don't have to follow, and that we need to have
Right, well, I think this has been the best firelighting session ever, apart from the fact I can't get the fucking door shut. So there's always got to be a catch. And that was the traditional way, the way I've done it for years. So that's the paper at the bottom, and the firelighters at the bottom, and the kindling in between, and the bigger bits of wood above it. So look, is that what I'm going to do in the future? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? I mean, that's really going brilliant. I'm going to end the video now. Well, I need to shut the. It's not really done until the door's shut, so I'm going to have to try and shut it. But to me, I think that's been a brilliant firelighting session. That's been the best one yet. Look at it. It's gone like a house on fire. I did use quite a lot of kindling, to be fair. Wow. And that's fucking brilliant. So there's a bit here jammed right against it. So I don't know what's, you know, whether try and poke it out or something. There's no big long. It's too hot. Once I open that, that'll be far too hot. So I've failed from that point of view.
Suella, thank you very much indeed.
I have failed from that point of view. So if I could get this one in here, that's going to fall right out and land in the hearth and set fire to that wood. Oh yes, that's not good. Oh no. Oh no. It's actually cold. It's actually really hot. I've got that bit fixed. So we can get that one as well. That's actually worse. I need a look. It's a long thin bit of wood gone. Fucking hell. Turn it down. Turn the air right off. I don't know where it's gone. There it is. Found it. Right, so I've got this one. This is really, really difficult. Oh, right. This is going to catch fire as well as another issue. Oh, I see what's going wrong is there's some bits there that are catching in the. So that one really needs to go over. I think I've done it. I've cracked it. Right, yay! So, after having that fallout with that woman about feminism, about women's rights, it's made me think a bit more about some of these religions and some of these different cultures. And I believe that they need to follow British values, and for the most part, well, no, they don't always. I was going to say they do, but they don't, do they? But I don't see how. Why should somebody who's rich like her sit there? What she's doing is she's externalising, I think. So, all said and done, she's doing fuck all to help Indian women. That's the reality of it. So it's navel gazing, it's preambulation. What is it? What's all the different words we could use? She's talking the good talk. She works in a charity shop, and the difference between me and her, that what I do for Indian women and what she does for Indian women is exactly the same, which is fuck all, right? So I'm being sort of pragmatic and realistic, and she's virtue signalling and pretending that she's going to do something for these women. So it's all academic and vacuous bullshit, because she's not going to do anything to help them. I mean, she's the type that probably puts money into charities. You get all that stuff, and then, I mean, I've got my understanding of charities, how they're a scam, and you don't want to put money into them because it's going to some CEO. And if you must help charities, find a local animal charity or something and put money into that, and you know that your money is going to help feed cats or look after animals. It's something local, or horses or donkeys, children, homeless, something that's tangible and you can see and feel, like a local charity. If you put them in these big charities, it's just a big deep dark hole, and all the money's going to these CEOs, you know, helping women in India. You're not going to fucking help any women in India. See, these are poor countries. They don't have the resources and the wealth that we've got. They can't sit about talking shite like that, like what we do, about how we're going to do this, that and the other, jump in our Mercedes and go and drive off, and then go and fucking do all sorts of pish. They don't have these options that we've got, because that woman that I was arguing with does not realise how well off she is, and she's living off this wealth that's been created by men and women. But you know, concentrating, looking after your own family. I knew, there's this guy I knew, and he was in jail, right? He's a great guy, I know him. I don't want to say his name, honestly. He might not, well, I don't know if he cares, but he's a decent guy. He says he learned when he was in jail to, well, not to external, he didn't say externalise, but that's what he's telling me. To look after his own family. To look after himself, look after his wife and his children. That's what he did when he came out of jail, and it taught him that. Because he says he was that small, he was nothing when he was inside. And he really realised how important it was to look after his own, and he was right. And it's really profound what he said. And you know, I got on fine with him, and obviously we've got different lifestyles and different outlooks and a whole range of things, but that information is very helpful. Look after what you can, improve what you can improve. Rambling on about feminist bullshit is not going to help these women, and it's not going to help anyone. So that's a fact. And sorry, the problem with me having Asperger's is I can't really, I see everything in black and white sort of thing, so I don't really, I find it difficult not to see everything as being seriously being said, and that is being said. Whereas a lot of the women that were there probably just ignoring her and didn't really care what she was saying. But I'm not like that, so it's difficult. If you've got me in your meeting or something, I'm going to start taking things quite a lot. And that's why I have problems with people, and that's why I have problems. So you're hiding shit, I'll try and fucking untangle it, and I don't even know I'm doing it. I'm fucking uncovering your bullshit. That's why she got so angry at me, because she was exposed. I exposed her hypocrisy. So on that note, we're going to end this because the phone is starting to heat up. Look how lovely and warm that is. Right, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. It's the most successful fireline session I've ever had, and I think it's because I did the bottom up method. Right, the bottom up method is better. Right, so that's what this is going to be called. Thanks for watching. Bye. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.